This chapter we will focus on middleware of Laravel. So what is this middleware all about? So as a name suggests, you can say it acts like a middleman, an interface between request and response. Every programming language has a request and it has a response associated with it. So it acts like a interface or the middle person between both of them. It's a filtering mechanism, a type of filtering mechanism, and I can say, for example, here I've specified the example also, like Laravel includes middleware that verifies whether the user of the application is authenticated or not, if the user is actually there in the system or not. If the user is authenticated, he will be redirected to the home page. Otherwise, he will be redirected to the login page. So in this way, it maintains a secured mechanism. The basic syntax for middleware is PHP, artisan, this is a CLI of Laravel, make middleware, and here you will specify the middleware name which are maintained in the code. So this is the basic syntax of middleware. Again, I will repeat, it's PHP, artisan, make, middleware name. So let's move on to our command prompt. So I'll go to the desktop. Here I will check out for the command prompt. And first of all, let's start with our project. So starting with the project, I will go to the concern drive, that is CD sample project, which I created in the previous chapters. Then I'll start with the project, that is like serving the project. So it is PHP artisan serve. Okay, let's check like if it has been done or not. It will take a while. Okay, so the project has been deployed under 8000. Now I will move to I'll check out for the another command prompt just to create middleware. Like I mentioned in this PPT, it's like for creating middleware, it is done through the command prompt only. Here, or I'll take as run as administrator. Yes. So I have another command prompt. Here I will create like the syntax I mentioned over here. First of all, I will go to the concern project, that is sample project, and then I will create middleware PHP artisan make colon middleware. It's like demo middleware. This is like for just for creation I'm showing. Okay, the middleware has been created successfully. So in this way, these commands will help in creating middleware. Now, where is this middleware exactly created? Let's check it out. Let's move to the folder, C drive, WAMP. In C drive, I have sample project. So it's not WAMP, it's outside WAMP. It's in WAMP app HTTP middleware C. Demo middleware.php. It has been created today only. So in this way, with a particular path like app HTTP middleware, here it has been created. So this helps in creation of the middleware. So you have created a middleware. Now let's check it in Notepad, like how the code exactly looks. See, it includes a namespace app HTTP middleware. Use closure. Closure is also a class name. The class name is same as that of the file name, and it has a function which is like request handle $request closure $next, and it returns the value of the request. So this is the basic template of a middleware. It includes handle function. So now let's focus on how to like create a middleware. For example, I'll create a middleware, age middleware. To create that, you will use again the same command which I mentioned earlier, like PHP artisan make, like over here, PHP artisan make middleware, and my new middleware will be age middleware. And then later I will execute some codes in it, and some of the important things about middleware is also there, that we need to register it. Like there are two types of middleware in Laravel. First is the global middleware, and the second one is the root middleware. The global middleware will run on every HTTP request. With this, I'm first of all is mentioning orally. I'll explain in detail in this chapter only. The global middleware will run on every HTTP request of the application, whereas the root middleware will be assigned to the specific root on one particular route only. It will not be assigned to the complete application. The middleware can be registered at app http kernel.php. So that app http, here it is, kernel.php. Here you will register your particular middleware, whichever you have created. See here, there are n number of middleware which has been registered. So the file contains of two properties over here. One is the root middleware, which you can see here, and another is the middleware groups. Middleware property is to register global middleware, this one, and root middleware property is to register root specific middleware. So let's create age middleware. Let's check it out with an example over here. I'll create a middleware named age middleware, and I will associate the particular properties with it. So the first step would be to create age middleware, and then or you can say, like, now we'll create a middleware step by step and we'll execute some output in our project. Before creating a new middleware, let's check out for the one which we created right now. As I mentioned, we have a function over here. You can very well see public function handle. Now what is like the parameters of this middleware? We can also parameters with the middleware. Now if your application has different roles, for example, there can be some roles like user, admin, super admin, etc., and you want to authenticate the action based on role, this can be achieved by passing parameters in it. So these parameters are enclosed here: $request, closure, $next. The middleware that we create contains the following action, and we pass our custom argument after $next. So here we send the required customized arguments, which we will see in the further chapters, like how we create a customized output of a middleware. So this is an important function of the middleware. This was the complete introduction of what is middleware and how it has been created. Now in the next chapter, we will focus on how we create a middleware and get the desired output, and how we can customize this function to get the desired output. So we'll create a middleware named role middleware and a terminable middleware, one to terminate a middleware. So that we'll check out in the next chapter.